Testosterone, the life source for any man. It makes effort feel good. Anything worth fighting for requires effort. A lot of young men are living their lives without knowing or even thinking about their testosterone levels, what's increasing it, and what nefarious things are decreasing it. A population of young fighting age males with low testosterone is far easier to control. There are no lengths where the elite won't go to keep their iron grip on the general population. It is now more important than ever to have a good understanding on your hormone levels and optimizing them for peak strength and peak performance, both mentally and physically. Testosterone is literally a life hack. If you have high testosterone, you are far more likely to win. It is as simple as that. They don't want you to win. They demonize and stomp down masculinity because they understand that young males are the ones capable of revolution, and they're capable of changing the status quo. A generation of young men with low testosterone results in what we have now. No one asks important questions. No one thinks for themselves. Go to work, go home, cope with drugs, video games, TV, pay your tax, consume, and die. Let's educate ourselves. That's how we fight back. Knowledge is power. Knowledge allows us to make smarter decisions. Let's jump right into it. And some of these are going to be very unpopular, and I assume I'm going to piss off a lot of people, but I'm sorry, it has to be said. Let's jump into one of the main ones which I have a lot of personal experience with, and that is medication, specifically antidepressants and also birth control. I'll address birth control first. Birth control literally fucks your hormone profile so much. Avoid birth control like the fucking plague. And men watching this video, if your woman is on birth control, if she's taking like, the morning after pill, or she's got like this coil in her arm or whatever, that's also fucking up her hormone profile really badly. I won't speak on behalf of women because I'm not a woman, but personally as a man, I wouldn't even want my woman to be on birth control. I wouldn't want my woman's hormone profile to be completely fucked up like that. So certainly for men, I'll speak for men, wear your condoms and just take more responsibility over who you're dumping your semen into, okay guys? I was on antidepressants for 3 years. I was absolutely miserable. I remember the day where I decided that I needed to take antidepressants, and I cried for 2 hours straight. To fix your depression, they give you pills which will tank your hormone profile and make your dick no longer work. If that's not good enough proof for you that they don't want you to win, I don't know what is. What's one of the most important things that a young man has? Their dick, and how they use it, right? How are they going to give a depressed person pills which diminishes their performance with their penis? That's absolutely insane. It also lowers your testosterone levels. Avoid antidepressants like the plague. Men should take responsibility over their circumstances. And like I say, this is not going to be a popular opinion or video. I'm saying it because it needs to be said. Take responsibility over your life. Avoid the easy options.
Don't worry, son. Everything will be fine. Just take these pills.
Fuck that. Fix your situation which makes you feel this way. And with that approach, you get the added bonus of still being able to use your fucking cock. Pretty amazing stuff, I know. Fucking hell. Take responsibility for your life, face the music, suffer greatly, and then come out the other side a man. Number 2. Lack of sun. They demonize the sun.
Avoid the sun, guys. You'll get skin cancer.
Think about your ancestors. What were your ancestors doing? Were your ancestors fucking slavering themselves in sun cream? They were out fucking fully naked, dick swinging, hunting for a boar for hours. The sun is a gift from God. The sun will make you a healthier person, mentally, physically, and hormonally. Set your circadian rhythm, get sunlight first thing in the morning, get a good amount of sun during the day to get that vitamin D. Vitamin D will help you produce more testosterone, and at the same time, get a sweet tan. Number 3, processed food. Take a look at the ingredient list of that microwave macaroni cheese that you got from Tesco. Now, macaroni cheese, it sounds like a pretty simple fucking recipe to me. It's pasta and cheese. So why is it that the ingredient list is full of so much bullshit, and it's all got these chemical compound names as well? Why is that? Well, that's because it's unhealthy. and it's unnatural, and it's full of preservatives. Put that macaroni cheese in the bin and go and get yourself a steak. Number 4, porn and masturbation. Now guys, don't get it twisted. I'm not one of these like no-fap channels. Like,
Okay, Adonis, you can't ever touch your cock. If you go to Dairy Nine to them, you'll start irritating.
I'm not one of those. It's not that deep. I don't think it's that deep at all. However, what I do know is that after I've came, my ability and my ambition to do anything sinks drastically. And there's people out there today who wakes up and the first thing they do is touch their dick and they nut. And that's how they start their day. That is absolutely abysmal. I can't imagine wanting to do anything productive in my day if that was how I started it. When you masturbate, you are tricking your brain into thinking that you are having success with women. How do men measure success? Money, status, etc. But what are all those things for? It's for the evolutionary need to breed, to fuck. It's all for women. So when you touch your cock, you are tricking your brain into thinking that you are winning, you are successful, you've done it, you've got the girl, you don't have to do anything anymore, you're chilling. Objective complete, we can now go to sleep. We can now feast, we can now just chill out. This will result in you doing far less productive things in your day, which will tank your testosterone levels. Imagine waking up, having a wank, and then being like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym now. I'm gonna go fucking MMA train after I've just wanked. It's far less likely, isn't it? It's far less likely. And with porn, by the way, don't ever watch porn. I don't care about nofap. I'm not a fucking believer of nofap and all that shit, but porn is seriously AIDS. I agree, porn is terrible. If you're watching porn, your relationship with women and your mental perception of women is so warped. It's very unhealthy. But not only that, if you're watching porn and jacking off, you're actually tricking your brain into thinking you're successful with these hot babes. All of these hot babes that you're jacking off to. Oh yeah, I'm fucking those every day. I'm fucking 10s every single day. In fact, I'm fucking 10s every 30 minutes. How are you going to have any sort of power about you if that's how you're navigating your day? Stop watching porn. I won't say stop masturbating because I don't believe it's a big deal if you jack off sometimes, but cut that shit out, and certainly don't start your day by jacking off. Good God, I can't think of anything worse. Your day is over. Your day is finished. And finally, perhaps one of my more controversial points in this list is a plant-based diet. Do you boys ever wonder why vegetarianism, veganism is being pushed so hard into the mainstream right now? Well, I do. Anything that's pushed very hard into the mainstream, I have massive questions about and big red flags unanswered for. Whenever the news says something is good, that means it's bad. Whenever the news says something is bad, that means it's probably good. New rule of thumb for you boys to follow. In the past 5 years, vegetarianism and veganism has been pushed so hard by the mainstream. Why is it that people who look like this are pushing this diet onto you? Do you want to look like this? I don't. And as someone who was actually a vegetarian from the age of 7 up until just 6 months ago, I can honestly say to you that now I'm eating lean cuts of chicken and steak, I've never felt more healthy and energetic. I don't know the science behind this shit, but what I do know is the mainstream's pushing it, and that means it's fucking bad. Stay the fuck away from a plant-based diet. You know what increases testosterone? Building, learning, and being productive. Before I began my video editing journey, I was sat in my room playing video games, sometimes 16 hours a day, doing nothing productive. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what skills to develop. I didn't know what sort of character traits of mine I needed to work on. And then I started offering my video editing services online to try and make some money. I got my first few clients. I felt valued. I felt a sense of brotherhood. I felt like I was providing someone with something valuable. And that in turn made me feel great. And not only that, I was making money doing it as well. I continued building this. I continued building my skills, my relationships with my clients, my income. And now I am here. I have financial and location freedom. I'm living in Thailand. I have an excellent network of people around me, very high level people. And it's all because I took initiative and I decided to develop a skill. If you want to learn my pathway to financial and location freedom through video editing, I offer my services through my Video Editing Academy of Excellence. I will teach you to become the best video editor in the world. You will gain access to my network of the best video editors in the world who share their knowledge, assets, resources, and feedback amongst each other. And I've also managed to land a lot of these guys very good, lucrative client work. If you want to start making money online, and if you want to start doing something more productive, then check the first link out in the description right now. I hope this video was helpful. Take care, boys.